What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And as you can see from the title of this video, I already have it planned out. I already know what the title is going to be, what the thumbnail is going to be. This is a special week, I think. I titled the video, right? Most anticipated match in SADL history. Reason I titled it that is our opponent this week is Fiery Vortex, or Vortex Titan 22, coach of the Dewey Dewotts. Um, for those who don't know, people who are either not in the server or just haven't, just don't know. Um, Me and Vortex are really good friends. We've known each other for 7 years. Um, we met online. I actually lived with him for about 5 months, like in his house. We hang out all the time in person. Um, he's obviously, was a co-commissioner last year. Um, still is obviously really important to the league. Helped me do a lot of the setup last year. Um, and you know, overall great guy. And the thing was though that last year we were both doing really, really good in season one. At one point we were both undefeated, I believe, until like week six. We eventually did suffer one loss, but that's the only losses that we dropped all regular season. We ended up both 9-1, ranked 1-2. He had like I don't even remember how many Pokemon like in the top. Like he had like three Pokemon, I think, in double digit kills. Had a phenomenal season. Um, and then he didn't wind up losing in playoffs. The way it was set up was for us to play in the finals. It'd be a really cool finals. It'd be basically the two best teams all year would meet each other in the finals, and then we play each other. Obviously, that didn't work out. He lost to Board Addict, and then Board Addict beat me in the finals. But this season we play each other. We did not play each other all last season. A lot of people are kind of like, "That's crazy," Uh, but this time we happen to play each other. Partially due to the fact that there's only 12 teams in the league, or in the or sorry, Jesus, the legacy division. There's only 12 teams. So basically one person would get left out for everybody. Everybody's going to play 10 coaches. So there would be one that they don't play. So the odds of me playing him are much better this season as opposed to last season, where there were like three coaches you didn't play. So obviously we're playing this season very early, week 4. Um, we're in different spots than we were last season. I'm undefeated going to this game. He's been struggling a little bit. 1-2 going into this game. He has a rough stretch up ahead too because he plays me, and I think he plays Manny next week. So that's it's gonna be a little rough patch for him. Manny's really obviously really good, but yeah. So very anticipated. I think a lot of people were looking forward to this just because of how good we both did last season. Um, so anyways, enough yapping, enough backstory. Let's get into what I'm bringing this week and my opponent's team. Once again, at the forefront of our team is our Iron Valiant, rocking a physically offensive Swords Dance booster energy set. This is just a simple get in, set up, or just clean up kind of set. Close combat hits a lot of things on my opponent's team, on Vortex's team. You know, destroys the Suian Samurai, Mamoswine, Wo-Chin, hits Jolteon super hard, especially if it like Terra Ices. Um, so, very strong. Spirit Breaks, obviously, there for the Mega Latios. Um, and then, hits Thunderous Incarnate, which was, resist close combat. His things like Alcremie that also resist close combat. So just obviously our good secondary spam. And then we're going Liquidation. There was a bit of uh not controversy, but just indecision what this third move was going to be. Ice Punch was basically to guarantee to hit Clodsire. Um, Clodsire could be Water Absorb. In my opinion, will likely be Water Absorb to wall Primarina. But obviously Clod could be Water Absorb. So uh, Ice Punch was there. Then maybe thought about Zen Headbutt because Zen Headbutt actually gives us some decent neutral damage into Chandelure. which resist Ice Punch, which actually resists Ice Punch, resists Spirit Break, and is immune to close combat. Liquidation hits both Clodsire and Chandelure if Clodsire is not Water Absorb, which I said I think it is. But I'm running Liquidation anyways, just so I can hit Chandelure and just to see if Clodsire is I mean, to see if it's water absorb or not. I feel like this is really risky, but I'd rather not. Like Clodsire is going to be tough for my team to break, anyways. You're going to see I have a lot of anti Clodsire tech. So I probably +2 Val Ice Punch does a lot to it, but I would. And I don't plan on risking Val until Clodsire goes down, anyways. To be completely honest, that's kind of the plan of the team, regardless. So it's whatever. Like I said, it's probably gonna be water absorb, but we're just gonna run the liquidation anyways. Uh, Also hits like Mammoth Swine pretty hard, so we don't have to like take close combat defense drop or anything from that. So it gives us some better options there as well. We'll hit things like Jolteon really hard, Thunderous really hard as well. Kind of so decent like neutral spam, I guess you could say as well. Um, Next up we have our Primarina, and this is a set designed to sort of bait Clodsire. I originally was for some reason was thinking like, oh, I'll go Whirlpool and trap Clodsire, not really realizing that if Clodsire is water absorbed, Whirlpool's not going to do anything to it, and if it isn't water absorbed, then I should just run like Specs or something to kill it, and it's probably never switching into Primarina anyways. So this set here is designed to not really trap Clodsire because I can't effectively trap it, but basically bait in Clodsire, encore it, and then Psychic Noise it. Um, or just, basically even just spamming Psychic Noise in the Clodsire is going to do really good. But we have Encore plus Psychic Noise to, like, basically wear down Clodsire, make it to where Clodsire can't switch in and then try to heal up on Primarina. Like, can't pivot into Primarina for free. Draining Kiss there is just solid, give us a little bit extra recovery. Hits mainly for the Megalodios. Megalodios isn't that big of a threat to us, although Megalodios is very dangerous. Flip turn for some initiative, obviously. And then we're running mostly max physical defense just to help check Hisui and Samurott. We have a little bit of speed. I actually don't know what I put this speed in here for. I think it might speed creep out Creamy. Is probably what it's for. Sorry, I did like a lot of this prep really early. I've been prepping very early recently. Whereas before I would usually prep like a day or two before my match. I prepped this last week, literally last Monday. This is being recorded and played on a Monday. We had to have an extension. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Our next member is our Chinchino. Chinchino does really well into Vortex's team. Um, Loaded Dice Technician, obliterates a lot of stuff. He has a lot of Ice Weak Pokemon. So we're running the triple axle there. It's going to hit Clodsire really hard, especially if it's water absorbed, so it can't be, unaware. Can't be, get hit by our full +1 if we boost. Hits Chin, hits Thunderous, hits Megalodios, hits all of those Pokemon. Knockoff immediately there for Chandelure. Also gives us a little, if we come in and we're not ready to set up, we can just knock off something that wants to switch in, which is going to be really nice. And then Tailslap there, just our neutral damage. Really, truthfully, mainly just Hisui and Samurot's kind of the big thing it's going to wind up hitting, or Thick Fat Mammoth line. We want to hit those as hard as possible. We're running Terra Electric to make ourselves immune to Thunderous Thunderwave. Um, it's obviously something that can really slow us down. We're trying to have as many immunities as possible, or just not be affected by it as much. Um, and so having the Jinchino with the Terra Electric is there. The only reason we're not Terra Ground is because Terra Ground will make us weak to both Hisui and Samurott and Mammoth Line's priority. Vortex team has a lot of priority, so the more we can dodge that, especially once we get boosted up, not actually taking a super effective hit from those, gives us a better chance to live them. Um, so we're doing Terra Electric instead of Terra Ground. Um, and obviously, so we just be immune to Thunder Wave. And then max speed, max HP. Very simple right here. Next up is our Rotom Heat. This is mainly the Mamoswine check, but as well as supposed to be like a sponge for things like Thunderous Incarnate, which and Jolteon, who want to mainly spam a lot of moves that Rotom Heat resist. Jolteon usually obviously being electric type, and sometimes using either Terra Fairy or Terra Ice mostly, so being able to resist that. Resist Thunder is trying to go for Thunderbolts, and we're not, doesn't have good coverage into us. And then, Mammoth Swine really the only thing he can do is maybe if it's running Stone Edge, be the only way it can hit us. Also, kind of help us check Megalodios a little bit. Running Overheat here, that's just our big damage. Hit Mammoth Swine really hard. Volt Switch for some initiative. Pain Split, so that way we can sponge these hits a little bit better. This was really going to be Will-O-Wisp, which would have been good for Mammoth Swine mostly. Maybe even assuming Samrock that would try to switch in, or like an Overheat or something. But running Pain Split, because we just want to stay as healthy as possible. We really don't want to get worn down. Um, I don't want to get toxic by Clodsire if I stay in, but for example, I could easily like Pain Split on Clodsire, get a lot of HP back, help wear it down. Then we have Defog, obviously. My opponent has a lot of hazards. We're Texas team with the Hisuian Samurott, Clodsire. That's a lot of hazards potentially there. So we're going to run that to get rid of, clear out the hazards, make sure my team's not getting worn down very easily because I don't have any Boots Mons. And then this speed 260, I believe this outrun. Yeah, this outruns Adamant Mammoth Swine. So we're faster than Adamant Mammoth Swine, max HP, a little bit of special defense, so that way we can sponge those hits, like I said. Um, our next member is our Mega Scissor here, kind of running a jack of all trades build here. We have the Bullet Punch, really going to help us revenge kill Mammoth Swine. Can revenge kill like a weakened Latios. Revenge kill a weakened Jolteon, and it's probably going to do decent damage to even some of his resistances, like even like Hisuian Samurott, Thundurus, Chandelure. They get weaker, probably like that run at like 30% range. So this will probably be able to knock them out very easily. Even though no Swords Dance, so we can't boost ourselves. We have U-Turn there for some pivoting. There's going to be some Pokemon that we're going to be able to kind of come in on really easily. Being able to pivot out, just like big damage to Mega Latios. And just keep some initiative. Also, is going to absolutely destroy Wo-Chien. I don't think he'll bring Wo-Chien, but like this was our best Wo-Chien, response, just being able to U-turn it. And then knock off there just to get rid of items in case we need it. Running the double knockoff. I originally wasn't going to run this, but I decided just to go for it anyways. Because I was almost triple knockoff because I thought about running knockoff on Iron Valiant. We're just running double knockoff. Just not, there's no problem in having that. If I get rid of boots and stuff on some of his Pokemon, potential scarfs that could throw me off on a Pokemon, I think it has a free switch into Scissor, then that's fine. Especially because Kinshino's not really going to be coming in and staying in and knocking off stuff. That's not its use. Scissor is a much better facilitator for that knockoff utility. And then our last move is Roofs. Because we're trying to stay healthy as much as possible, we're very bulky Scissor here. No Swords Dance because I don't feel like I don't want to risk Swords Dance sweeping. Clodsire could be unaware. I don't know if it will be. I doubt it. But obviously, like he has some resist to Swords Dance. Some mods that I don't want to try to potentially like win a Swords Dance fight against. Especially like Chandelure, having a fire type move, being a fire type, resisting the bullet punch. So we're not going to go the Swords Dance route. We're just going to say the bulky route. A little bit of speed here. See, I kind of forget what I had speed for these Pokemon for. Um, this is probably faster than something. Uh, I definitely ran 197 EV specific or 197 speed specifically for something. I don't know what it was. Um, Looking at his team, I can't tell what it is supposed to be for either, but it's there. Rest of the HP, so we're just bulky overall. Um, Not really. I would run like this specially defensive somewhat, but Mega Latios does have Mystical Fire, and he probably will bring the Mystical Fire on the Latios because he brought it. We teched it week one for Scissor on Kesta's team because they have default Scissor, like regular base Scissor. And our last member is our Glamora. Um, this, as you can see, has the Corrosion Toxic tech. This is kind of one of the big stops there for Clodsire. Clodsire is sort of a linchpin Pokemon for Vortex's team. It's really his main defensive Pokemon. That's one of the weaker aspects of Vortex's team, that he does not have a lot of great defensive options. It's mainly Clodsire and then Wo-Chien, which is not the best Pokemon in the world. Obviously can be used, but not phenomenal. And then like Alcremie, which is not a great Pokemon either, especially since it's not Terra. Um, so being able to poison those is really nice. We don't have our we don't it doesn't matter where our 4 EVs go. So just being able to toxic that, and it's anything else I wants to try to switch into. He doesn't have any steel types, but being able to poison something that wants to come in, getting that off for free, 100% can't miss. toxic because we're a poison type. Power Gem hits, Chandelure. We're actually faster than Chandelure. Hits Thunderous pretty hard. Just going to hit a lot of things hard because we're max special attack. So, there's a lot of things I don't want to switch into that. It's good into his Pokemon, into his team. He doesn't have a lot of things that resist it. And then we're going Dazzling Gleam, mainly to hit like something like Hisuian Samurott or Mega Latios a little harder if we can predict that. No Earth Power. The main reason I'm not running Earth Power is because the only thing it hits is Clodsire. And I don't want to stay in on a Clodsire because I probably won't kill it with Earth Power. I'd have to like get the prediction right. And I don't want to get earthquaked and lose. I mean, obviously, like the main thing we're doing in class, we're just toxic it. If we're gonna predict class, we're just gonna toxic it. That would get us more longevity than like earth powering. And I haven't ran the calc, but I'm pretty sure like max special defense Clodsire, like earth power does not do it to that thing. I'm pretty sure. Not without a boost from Galora. And we have our stealth rocks. So we have some hazards on this team. Went rocks over spikes. Spikes would be nice for wearing down Clodsire, but I really value chipping down Mega Latios because obviously it's immune to spikes. So being able to chip that down is really nice. And potentially doing big damage with something like Chandelure or a Thunderous Incarnate if it doesn't have boots would be really nice. So I prioritize doing that over getting spikes up because I want to chip down Mega Latios as much as possible, make it less of a threat. So that is the team we are bringing. Um, like I said, we're a lot of anti-Clodsire check. I know it's going to be on his team. I kind of expect him to bring like a range of like 7 or 8 Pokemon. Really and truthfully, if he has some cool tech for me, that's really cool. I want to see it. But this is what we're bringing this week because I feel like it'll do the best against his team. Uh, uh, I think that's it. Yeah, pretty much right. Nothing else to go over. We will get right into the battle after this. Alrighty, so we are back, and actually, yeah, this is mostly what I expected to see from Vortex. No Hisuian Samurott, which is a little surprising, but yeah, pretty much most of these mons I expected to come. Uh, I have half some prep for most of them, so not too surprised. I can tell you right now, Chandelure is going to be a problem for us. I think it'll be maybe the biggest threat on his team, but it won't be the end of the world. Also, wait, I forgot we forgot Terra Preview. We can always rematch. Oh yeah, so we'll just re-challenge, which is fine. Um, W. He won. You saw here first. He won. He won. Yep. Terra preview is on. All right, cool. So there we go. There we go. So he is Terra Ground Jolteon, which is interesting. So, anyways, posting posting the link. Wait for some people to join. Hmm. Bastard. He did it. I knew he was planning on doing it. Nah, obviously, I'm pretty sure he brought the same exact team. Terra Ground is actually very interesting. I I don't know specifically what it's for. My guess would be like Glamora, maybe. I'm not sure. I kind of want to lead Scissor. My safest lead though is 100% Euro. Euro does really well into his team. Um, I think it's by far my best lead. I want to lead Glim. The problem is leading Glim could. Glim could be an interesting lead. It just does poorly into a lot of his Pokemon. I think Euro's the best lead. I also don't want to lead Glim straight into Claude because I just don't want it to get earthquaked. Uh, we'll leave Rotom Heat. If he leads Claude, Claude's the worst lead he can have against our Rotom. Because it forces me to like hard switch into like Prim or something. He's here. Jake's right there. He joined first person to join the match. I'm a bit nervous because I know Jake helped uh, Vortex Prep, and Jake's obviously phenomenal. Um, he actually called me before the gate match to like talk to me a little bit and uh, whatever. So okay, so cool. We see the Jolteon lead. I'm gonna click overheat here. Uh, it'll allow me to chip the Claude if it switches in. Um, it's a pretty free overheat. He probably just clicks Volt Switch here. He obviously can't Terra Ground me, or can't Terra Ground like Terra Blast me. I think overheat's very free. If he tries to like do something weird, then it's fine. Um, there should have been Terra. I think Terra Water. Uh, Jolteon would have been pretty fire, honestly. I think that'd have been a great set for him to have. I think it would have done really good into this. Resist both. Well, with Volt Absorb, being immune to the electric stab, and then resisting the fire, and being able to Terra Water, absolute heat. I don't know if it would have been able to do anything else against my team. I mean, honestly, Terra honestly it's not bad at all. It hit Glamora super effectively. Obviously, hit destroys Primarina. So, but yeah, overheat's free. It cooks something that comes in. If he goes like Shandy, Shandy's gonna be a problem. It's just gonna be hard for me to switch into it. I can revenge it super easily, but it's just gonna be hard for me to switch in. Yeah, we could go over. Wait, you know what? He could be flat. Oh shit! If it's Flash Fire, I'll just Volt Switch out of it. He Terra Grounds immediately. He probably goes Shandy. It's probably Flash Fire, which sucks. Oh, that's gonna suck so much. I shouldn't have overheated here. We'll see if he misplays though. He goes into something else and just eats the overheat, which is perfectly fine for me. Nope, he goes Claude. We do pretty big chip to it. We see the red card. Oh my gosh, that's insanely perfect. What was this for? Was this for was this for Val? This is actually like a perfect turn because I was going to hard switch. Obviously, not being able to hard switch means that this thing can just like okay, we see it's toxic. That's cool. Um, hmm. I kind of want to flip turn here. He should switch. He's obviously water absorbed because he stayed in. I'm gonna flip turn here though. You know what I wonder actually, because so does water absorb still block? Because I was thinking this. Does water absorb still block if you psychic noise? I mean, it definitely doesn't heal, right? Let me see. It just says, all right, I'm gonna flip turn, dude. If I find out that this move, okay, so it is still immune, kind of crazy there. Okay, I don't give a shit. The whole point of this Pokemon is to beat this 1v1. So, yep. Stop the recover. I feel like losing this too early could be really bad, though. if I, I'm gonna, I'm gonna try to flip turn again because I don't know how much he risk losing this. Like if he stays in again, I don't heal it. Um, but I get it really low, and I basically yeah okay. We're just gonna flip turn. If he stays in, like I don't care. Cool. So I just win the battle against it pretty much. Keep it low. He wants to throw it away. That's cool. I mean, the whole point of this thing was literally to beat this. So if he wants to like keep it low, part do I try to flip turn again? There's no way. I'm gonna, dude. I did not. Okay, I did not expect this this to be such a chess match so early. I'm gonna. I'm gonna. I want to click flip turn, but he keeps staying in. Like I don't care about Primarina this much. So like, I draining kiss. Draining kiss is a throw. I click psychic noise. It's low enough. I don't give a shit. Dude, draining kiss is such a throw. I have the psychic noise here. He's throwing me off. He's just letting it die very unexpectedly. I know he's not going to try to give up any sort of momentum to me, which I kind of figured that. He kind of has to keep this alive, though. Dude, I want to flip turn so bad. I want to flip turn so bad, but he's just staying in and letting me just chip it for free. The play was the encore. If I encored him in a toxic, then these whole mind games are just are over. This is probably a dead Pokemon. He's not clicking though, which is throwing me off because I don't know what in the fuck he's trying to pull off here. Yeah, no, I should have. Yeah, the toxic. Oh, son of a bitch! Draining kiss was the right play. Oh my god, if I draining kiss there. Oh, I wanted to click it so bad. I wanted to click it so bad, but he stayed. He threw it away. Oh, this is so ass, dude. We'll just draining kiss in case he tries to set up or something on me. Um, dude, oh my god, that's so bad. Okay, so it is agility. It is agility. See the Luster Purge come out. Agility Latios was actually a huge problem for us. Um, I think we go Euro and we pain split. Or do I attack? No, we pain split. Perfectly fine. That Luster Purge did way too much though. Mm. Wait a minute. Is this GG? Do I have to hope I live? I don't think I live Luster Purge because if it's, I mean, I'll find out if it's Mystical Fire in a little bit. Wow, Roost. You know, and I knew Agility Latios was a problem, but I did not expect him to play those early sets right like that. Tidy up is not the play here. We just triple axle. Crit. Okay. I don't know if that mattered or not because he has Mystical Fire. There's no way he doesn't have Mystical Fire. This is GG though. I just lose here, unfortunately. I don't know if that mattered, but I'm about to find out. Um, it might not have though. Um, unfortunately, yeah, that might not have mattered. Um, wow, that did 57%. Yeah, no, that probably didn't matter. Chin, Chino. Why does it have two C's? What's yeah. I mean it was a roll, so it's whatever. Why did it do that? Anyways, that's GG. Unfortunately, this has Mystical Fire. 100% it does. There's no way it doesn't. Anyways, so that's GG. Unfortunately, yep, we see the Mystical Fire come out. Yep, GG. Nothing we can do there. Um, uh, yep, that's GG. So yeah, I was not expecting. I mean, I guess I should have prepped better. Honestly, I should have had Thunderwave on this, but it's whatever. That's GG. That's a really nasty match for us too. Unfortunately, because that is a 6-0, and yeah. I mean, I really don't know the early the. I don't know. I don't know if it's bad prep. I guess I should, dude. Oh my god! Oh my god! I should have Draining Kiss. That's it. That was it. It's literally the Draining Kiss. If I Draining Kiss there, but he kept throwing the clots. I guess it was part of the plan, right? Get rid of Prim, and then I guess that's like the prep, right? Get rid of Prim, the Megaladio set sweeps. Oh my god. I can't believe I didn't draining kiss and the crit. I mean, like I don't want to say it mattered because it was a roll. Unfortunately, that was the roll for it. I mean, that's if it was modest. I don't know. It might have been. Well, it was yeah. No, if it was modest, it just killed probably right. Um, yeah. So if it probably was modest, more than likely. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't draining kiss, but he kept the Clodsire in. He kept the Clodsire in. He kept it in. He just I could. Oh my god, it threw me off so much. I sound like I'm in pain because I am. Because I don't know if he was intentionally keeping Clodsire in or not. I really don't know, right? Like I have no I don't know if his plan was to keep Claude in. Like I don't know. Also, let me see if I didn't bullet punch there because I knew it probably didn't matter. Um, did Mega Scissor bullet punch? Where is Mega Scissor? Oh, okay. Um, yeah, no, it didn't kill, dude. Oh my gosh, dude. Those if I flip turn, or draining kiss there, that's game. Or it's not game, but I can win that match. Dude, I'm so jacked up because of that. Obviously, he planned great. He had great prep from Jake. Went a long way in that match for him. for sure. Because I knew agility Latios had potential to be a big problem. I knew it was like something I had to worry about, but I almost brought Thunderwave on Rotom specifically for it. I did. I came so close to doing that. God dang it. Anyways, that sucks. That's our first L of the season, and it's a 6-0. Couldn't even get a kill, dude. Couldn't even get a good diff. That sucks so much, man. Honestly, oh, I can't believe that, dude. I'm literally going to tear myself to pieces over missing that Draining Kiss play because I wanted to click it so bad. I was like, I can't let Latios in here for free. And wow, 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 wow. That's unfortunate. Anyways, that's GG. GG's to Vortex. He played great. Um, I'm gonna have to fight myself to upload this video. If you guys have seen this video, I'm not going to not upload it, but I'm gonna have to fight myself to upload this video. Um, so yeah, unfortunately. That's it. I will see you guys when I do my week 3 breakdowns. Obviously, they haven't came out because our week 4 breakdowns. I have not played my week 4 match, or I just played my week 4 match. See you for my week 4 breakdowns. So, uh, our game reviews. This was a great week. Personally, there was a lot of really good matches. I can't wait for you guys to see those. For our week 4, and we will move on to the next week. So, see you guys then.